action. Welcome back to Enhanced Fitness. Today we have your third installment of home workout videos. It is METCON based, so you'll do very much similar stuff that you do here at the studio. Okay, we want you to work as hard as you possibly can and take a little bit of rest periods, very much like strength METCON that we do here. You have 4 different circuits or 4 different stations. You're going to do 4 rounds of each station. Stay at the same station, do the 4 rounds. In between each sort of set, have about 30 to 45, 60 seconds rest, or depending on what sort of ability you are. Station number 1, we have a negative press up. So in our negative press up here at Enhanced, we want you to come right over top. If you're on your knees, that is fine, the same rules apply. We want you to think about squeezing your shoulder blades or scapulas together. 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't go all the way to the ground like a hand release, you come back up, but you don't lock out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, but don't lock out. So you keep constant tension on the chest, triceps, shoulders, all the muscles we're trying to work. You're aiming to do about 5 to 10. Then you're going to come down into what's called a prone cobra. Okay, so in this position here, hands behind the ears, feet on the ground, everything's quite close to the ground. You're going to come up, pause, back down, up, pause, back down. Make sure you're engaging glutes, hamstrings, and upper back, not trying to load too much through your low back. From there, have about 30 to 60 seconds rest. You're going to do 4 sets of that. Remember, 5 to 10 of the negative press-ups, 6 of the cobras. If you have weights, don't be afraid to use the weights at home. If you've got some kettlebells, or you've got some dumbbells, or you've got some sprays or something that's just laying around, just anything. Find anything that's a little bit weighted if you need to do that. B1, so exercise the second pod. We're going to go into a Curtesy split squat. So I want you to go all one side first, and then onto the second side. So we're going to go for 10 on one side. Okay, we want you to think more like Kate, less like Megan, okay? So you're actually dropping into your Curtesy like you would anyway. So try not to open yourself up. Okay, so think once again, more like Kate, less like Megan. You're gonna go 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Then with your 2 cans of baked beans or a couple cans of beer, you're gonna go into an overhead squat. Make sure you make a big Y out of your body. You're gonna come down into the overhead squat, pause, 3, 2, 1, back up. Down, 3, 2, 1, back up. Remember when we're doing squats, we're not looking at Patrick Swayze Circuit Dirty Dancing. We're here, and he's coming up and down with us the whole time. Engage your upper back. Once again, guys, do 8 of them, 30 to 60 seconds rest in between. Then we're going to go down to a little bit more core work, a little bit more hamstring work as well. In your third set, you are to do plank taps. Now, your bum and hips should be the same height as your shoulders. You want to be tapping your shoulders with minimal hip movement. We are not Emily Ray at Infernos dancing around with our hips. We're keeping our hips nice and tight. We have to do 16 of them. From there, guys, you're going to stay in that front loaded position. Bit of a personal favourite of ours here. Okay, you're actually loaded over top of your hands in that really strong press up position, and you're going to do alternate reaches to get the hamstrings really loaded. And you'll do 12 then. Once again, rest at your own will, 30 to 60 seconds rest. And the last one of this kind of stuff is something at the end. We're going to go into a single leg glute bridge. So you set yourself up like you normally would in a glute bridge. One leg up nice and high. You can have it there if you like. Pushing all the way through the whole foot. You're going to drive up, or if it's here, or here, it doesn't really matter, as long as you are driving up, not loading through your back, glutes and hamstrings. 10 on one side, 10 on the other, and then you're going to hold, squeezing your glutes in, pushing these out a little bit. If you've got a band, use a band. If you don't, pretend like there is a band. 30 to 60 seconds. Once again, I don't think you really need too much rest in between that. Just go back into it and carry on, 30 to 60 seconds rest. In between each set, you'll do 4 of them. And then the last one, just to finish you off a little bit, get that real big cardio blast, you're going to do a 5-minute AMRAP. AMRAP being as many rounds or as many reps as you possibly can do in that 5 minutes. So here are the exercises. 3 exercises. First one is a press up. Once again, we know how to do that. It is up and down for 5 times. If you're on your knees, same thing applies. If you are on your knees, Don't cross your feet, keep your feet centered there. Then 10 squat thrusts. Try to bring your knees through to your elbows. Forward, back forward. Okay, once again, not loading into your lower back. Because we're not having lateral movement, then we're going to do 20 lateral lunges to a squat. If you've been coming to enhance, you would have done, squat, you would have done a load of lateral lunges. Remember, the leg you step away from remains straight, you're sitting back, trying to load here and load back here. If I go this way, trying to load into that position here. You're not folding over, okay? You're sitting back into it there. Do that as fast as you can for 5 minutes. Guys, this should take you around about 30 to 40 minutes, including your warm-up that you've just done. Enjoy this session, post it online, and let us know how you get on.